Hey guys, Denver James here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Mantis card game. I'm going to be breaking down how it works, what's great about it, what's not so great about it, and my overall thoughts on the game. If you'd like to see more review videos like this one, please be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single upload. Let's talk about how the game works. The object of the game is to be the first player to collect 10 or more cards in your score pile. To start, you're going to shuffle the whole deck of cards. After this, deal 4 cards to each player. Take the rest of the shuffled cards and put them in a pile in the center of the table. This will be your draw pile. Next, you're going to flip your cards over and place them face up in front of you. This will be known as your tank. If you have 2 or more of the same cards, stack them on top of each other, making a pile of them in your tank. Keep in mind that you're also going to want to have a designated spot for your score pile. Next, pick a player to go first and go clockwise from there. Let's start our first round. During your turn, you have the option to do one of 2 things. Try to score or try to steal. If you try to score, take the top card from the draw pile. If that card correlates in color with any of the other cards that you have in your tank, you get to add all of them to your score pile, including the one that you drew. However, if you don't have anything that correlates with the color of the card that you drew, you simply add the card that you drew to your tank pile. Now, if you want to try to steal during your turn, things get a little bit more vengeful. Take the top card from the draw pile. If it correlates with any of the cards in your opponent's tank, take their cards, including the one that you drew, and add them to your tank. However, if you don't have any matching cards, the card that you just drew goes in their tank. Now remember, before you try to score or steal during your turn, you need to make your intentions known to the whole table. A game like this with zero accountability will only lead to pain and suffering. Trust me. One last thing worth mentioning is the top of all of these cards. You'll notice that there's 3 colors shown on top of each card. This indicates that the color beneath the card is one of these 3 colors, allowing you to make an educated decision when trying to decide between scoring or stealing. The game ends when a player is the first to score 10 or more points. If you're playing with just 2 people, the winning score is 15 or more. Let's talk about what's great about this game. Personally, I love card games that borderline ruin friendships, and Mantis sits right at home in that category. The game is self-described as a colorfully cutthroat card game of rainbows and revenge, and honestly, I couldn't agree more. The ability to steal cards from your opponent will send any player into a rage, especially so when you score on the biggest pile in their tank. This kind of playful yet aggressive gameplay keeps me coming back for more, especially after getting my Mantis butt handed to me. Another thing that I love about this game is the look and feel of the cards. On each type of color card is an artistic and hyper-expressive version of the Mantis shrimp. From these amazing little animations to the durability of the cards, Mantis is a perfect addition to the Exploding Kittens lineup of unique games. And lastly, what I love about this game is the amazing little Mantis comic book that comes included with it. Yes, it comes with an actual comic book that explains and breaks down what the Mantis shrimp is. Not only is it filled with some hilarious visuals, but it's also surprisingly educational, as it taught me things about the Mantis shrimp that I didn't even know. In an era where new games are coming out every day, this helps Mantis to stand out in a special new way. Let's talk about what's not so great about this game. Despite scoring points for itself in nearly every category, the one place where it falls short is in the cutting of the cards. I opened up the box to find that one half of the deck was slightly longer than the other, or shorter, depending on which half really had it right. This isn't a deal breaker for anyone interested in the game, and to be completely honest, I might have just had a fluke deck, but this aggressively bothered my OCD, and I so wish all the cards were even. Despite that, Mantis is a competitive, revenge-filled card game that's more than worthy of your dining room table. The design of the cards is pitch perfect, the concept is straightforward yet engaging, and the hilariously educational comic book that comes with it adds something really special to the mix. If you consider yourself a fan of card games based on vicious sea creatures, this one's for you. Well, hey, that's all I've got for you guys in my review of the Mantis card game. Again, if you'd like to see more review videos like this one, please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a single upload. My name's Denver James. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this game review video. Take care, and I'll see you around.